Yeah, you open that lemonade, James. You open it.
How much was it in the end? I'm interested.
67p. That's quite...
What, for lemonade? That's quite expensive for lemonade.
No, basically...
I thought it was like 20p these days.
Yeah, no, I could buy... There was one I was there with Steve, and I could buy one for 17p. Or like with this one, which I don't know how much it was, but it was like one step up. And I thought, if I've already spent £6.50 on rum,
yeah,
I don't want to make it taste really shit by buying 7. So
yeah,
this was 60.
That makes perfect
So
sense.
he bought the medium
I know this one's good.
So. Oh, I have that one at home, and it's does the job, man. Does the job.
That's awesome. Okay, now back to the actual thing that's going on right
here, man.
Okay, what's about to happen is you've been infected, so your character is dead, and they become a zombie. Okay.
I see.
Now, what happens is something called reincarnate.
Reincarnation. You said you take it on.
Basically,
that's fucked up.
You get. So this is what happens. You get sent back to the safe house.
Yeah. As a zombie.
No. She's out there. She's
there.
roaming where you just left her. Where she died is where she's roaming now. Yeah.
Okay,
with all those zombies, and you get the control you have is now in a brand new survivor.
I see.
With none of the skills that you previously.
Yeah. She's a shopkeeper, as it says there.
Yeah. So the last one was a girl who's about 19. This one's 35. So it's complete. Yes, it did. I know, but my sister can get it. But
oh, sorry, I was letting you know.
Yeah.
So he's a shopkeeper, so he has no skill with guns or weapons. Or
no, neither the other one though. You build up skills, but the longer you make him survive, so you can get really attached to a character by building up the skills.
Yeah, and then it can be taken from you in an instant.
Exactly, but the equipment is still on the back of your old survivor zombie. So if you take down your old survivor, you can have your equipment back.
So you can get loads of ammo and loads of weapons back.
But don't you? Do you start from a different place?
You start from there's a set safe house that you'll start from, like the main hub of the safe house.
Oh, I reckon that's going to get really boring really quick.
Where you go back and you start again and you back and start again. Apparently there is other ones that are going to open up and you can pick which one you reincarnate to. But yeah, so it's basically you die, you go back, you die, you go back, you die, you go back, which sounds I think that sounds... It sounds really interesting to me.
But then there's... If you look at games and the strength of the lead character can sometimes make or break a game.
I guess, yeah, I agree with that.
So you kind of want, like, Duke Nukem, man, for instance.
Like, you can already tell this is no story.
Well, there's apparently supposed to be a big conspiracy story, but
I guess they could do that.
What it is, apparently, it's not supposed to be one character going through the whole game and solving the whole conspiracy. It's 100 survivors that carry on where the last one left off, and and you just try and keep making them survive longer. The longer you make them survive, the more skills they get, the better they get at shooting, loading, finding supplies and shit like that. So you want to make that character survive, so you get invested in a character, and when that goes, you're kind of like, oh, sad face. But you'll never play as the same character again. Apparently, it's just a random regeneration of what you'll look like, a little backstory.
I love Paytool.
They must have like...
Apparently, using it online, they won't ever run out.
Or they'll keep regenerating.
No, to be honest, it's just going to be like, it will stick in a random age.
Yeah.
It will stick in a random name.
The character model will probably...
Oh, the character model. That's what I mean. The character models won't change.
Yeah, there's going to be...
You can have millions of numbers and letters. Yeah, exactly. It's not character models.
There's probably be like 6.
Yeah, but it's a cool concept. I like that idea that you got... That's it.
But it's a bit weird that he now just woke up and he telepathically knows that there's this person over there with some gear.
Well, actually, that's really interesting. It's the person in the ear. You know, the person in the ear now knows where that other survivor went down and now relays the information to you to go get that shit. That's to carry on the mission.
So he's watching everyone.
Yeah. Not helping, just sitting up there watching it.
I reckon there's a really obvious twist there.
Yeah.
It's a fucking game.
It's GLaDOS.
Definitely. It's going to be GLaDOS. I hope you did a little sing at the end. But another cool thing is that at that safe house, as your survivor, you can go back and put stuff in that chest. So if you die, you will have supplies, and if not, you can just ransack it. Next time you'll start with nothing. So you're going to try and mediate supplies a little bit.
So you can sneak out little ways, not go too far.
So are there like an infinite number of people in this bed? It's not. To keep waking up.
Apparently so.
It's
not quite.
That's a bit bullshit. That.
Yeah, no.
They should have done it. I would have done it. Even though this might be a bit cliche, it made more sense. You had like the start as a hospital. so you can wake up on a different bed.
That'll be cool. Yeah, okay, I get that.
That'll make more sense.
But to be honest, that might happen. They're saying it's like this. This is how it would work. But you might regenerate at 100 different locations. You don't know.
I think it'd be good if it's like random spawn points. It would seem different each time.
Yeah, I probably will be something similar to that. But there's going to be chests like that where you can go put supplies in. So if you die, you'll have something to start
That's cool.
with.
At least then you can build up a kind of...
Yeah, see, that was the sewer thing. And they've gone back to nursery to get the supplies. Now, what happens, you know all those scripted events? Yeah. They don't happen anymore. Because they'd happened to one survivor.
Yeah, okay.
So it starts... See, that zombie wasn't there last time.
So that guy's equally as shit with the gun.
Yeah. Actually, this... yeah, this guy's just fucking dreadful with this fucking
I
gun.
know, I appreciate that the aiming might be difficult because the guy's only a shopkeeper, but...
But look, watch this bit. This
that
fucking retarded! He shot the wall twice!
What is that?
And then, look, not even headshots anymore, and then tries to punch shit and misses.
Dude, I think our Red Dead Redemption
Wait for it, and...
will help massively. And another thing...
Has to use its one. That he only starts with one.
Dude, I think our Red Dead Redemption playing here will help a lot.
Yeah. Okay, now, this is where the other survivor got fucked up, because there's so many. See, there's your survivor there. With
What's
the rucksack.
running in?
Apparently, the newer infected you are, the faster you are.
I see.
Which is...
Cool,
that makes sense.
Kind of
wait, the newer infected?
Yeah.
Because I read this thing online the other day.
If you've been infected recently, you are faster than the other old infected.
I read a blog online the other day.
What? So that woman who he was before?
Yeah, will be faster than regular zombies because she was recently infected.
That's just a way of making your characters into mini bosses.
Yeah, kind of. But
I was reading an interesting
blog
on zombies the other day, and it did say that if the real zombie apocalypse actually happened, it only lasts a few months. Because rigor mortis and decay would just set in.
Yeah.
And they would be alive in their head, but the body would just decay to the point where they can't walk.
You wouldn't be able to walk.
So there'd be piles of zombies there, and they wouldn't be able to walk around.
Yeah, but even a couple of months, that could still potentially wipe out the entire
human race. I'm just saying.
That'd be like the start 28 weeks later.
Yeah, well,
everyone's died already.
They've died off because they didn't... But the funny thing is they last like 28 days without any food, which no human could do.
I know, it's surprising how long you can do it.
I think it's water what you need.
Yeah, I know.
I think it's 2 weeks without food and about 3 days without water. Yeah. Or something ridiculous like that.
Yeah, it's not long for water, but you can, and also especially if it's stored up, you can last quite a while without food.